growing up, I was a very cynical person. And my sister was like the complete opposite, right? She could befriend anybody. I mean, and there was this time in Jamaica, and my mom and dad, we were all going out, and I couldn't find my sister. Y'all, I was in tears. I was like going up and down the hill crying like, God, please bring back my sister. I'm so sorry for ever being mean to her. And then finally I went to my mom's friend's house. He's like a older gentleman. And my sister was in the house, unsupervised. Gladly, like nothing happened to her. But still, why are you in this man's house and nobody knows where you're at? But my sister was just very trusting of people. Like, she just had like a very, like that spirit where, you know, you can bring everybody together, right? You can make the most quietest person speak and just, they can't stop speaking. Like, that was my sister. And I wasn't like that. I was very, like, I kind of, if you think about me, I'm like that black sheep, like that person that's just like a loner. And I just didn't trust nobody. I just didn't. I never got touched as a child. I never had, you know, I don't know if it stems from my mom and, you know, that, you know, our relationship, but my sister didn't turn out that way. So I don't know. It had to stem from just me being, that was just me. But growing old, you know, as I got older, I thought, you know, Ocean, that something is wrong with you. Why are you so cynical of people? That is not normal behavior. That's not normal. And so I let people in. I didn't have a strong, I let go of that discernment, you know. I let down my guard. And it was one of the worst decisions that I ever made. Because I put a lot of things past people, right? Because I felt a certain way about somebody, I'd be like, nah, that person couldn't do me like that. Nah, that person wouldn't do that. Nah, he wouldn't do that. Nah, she wouldn't do that. Oh, no, this person didn't mean to do that. I would make excuses for people. But had I just seen what people wanted me to see, had I just see people for who they are. There is a saying, right? I forgot who said it, but it says, trust that people will show you who they are. Always trust that. People will always show you who they are. And the thing is, for me, I would see things and I'd be like, no, you know, this person, they did this and that for me, or they made me feel this way, or no, I just, And looking back, had I been cynical of people, I would have never allowed people to get that close to me to hurt me. Had I been cynical and not so trusting of people, had I treated people like associates rather than friends, they wouldn't have that power to hurt me. They wouldn't have that power to derail my journey on this earth. And, you know, I always go back to that saying that my grandmother used to say to me. You know, me and her, we never really agreed. But there are some things that I carried from that household. And she would always tell me, Ocean, you don't have no friends. Friends will bring you in problems. You know, and as I look back in my life, and I'm not saying like I was the most perfect person. I've done some things to people, but I've also had my fair share of pain as well, more share of it. You know what I'm saying? So looking back, how did I treat people like associates? I never brought them to my house. I never told them my name. I never told them certain things. They wouldn't have that power. If I never told people the things that hurt me the most, my childhood traumas, they couldn't throw it in my face. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't one up me because they wouldn't know my weaknesses. So the reason I'm making this video is a lot of people in this world are cynical. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. I don't think anything is wrong with that at all. I think everybody should be treated as associates. Everybody should. And you might be saying, well, God, Ocean, it's going to be hard to have friendships if everybody's on guard. The truth is, we're all animals. We're all animals. We're all ferocious. We're all violent. But we've been tamed by society. We're tamed, right? We have a government. We have law and order. And so that keeps us in check. But we've all watched that show Purge. We've all watched that movie Purge, where the system fails, and not really fail, but the system gives opportunity to the people to finally unleash everything that they've been holding in. And you see how violent people become. That is the true nature of people. Violent. We are animals, but we have been tamed. Society has groomed us so we can all live along amongst each other and not kill each other, right? The reason that you don't lash out, the reason why you don't curse out somebody for, even when you want to, is because you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to escalate to a physical confrontation, right? That's with everybody, And so what I mean by some people, it might not be physical altercation. They might attack you socially. They might make up rumors about you, right? They may say, hey, I slept with this girl. Hey, this girl has this STD. Oh, hey, this girl, I'm just tell you, they might say the most embarrassing things about you to destroy you. And you gave them that power by letting them get close to you, by letting down your guard. And that's what I used to do. I've had this one guy in college make up a rumor to his friends. And he told his friends that, yeah, I slept with her. Never slept with this guy. Me and this guy shared a kiss, and that was it. And he told his friend group that I slept with him. And I never spoke to him from that day forward. I ignored him. I saw one of his friends from the friend group. I was just like, oh, I stopped him. I was like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, that rumor is not true. What I want you to learn from this example is, let me say this. This guy came off so innocent and shy. And he used me so he can get some cool points in his group. This was the most nicest, shyest guy I've ever met. And he used me to get cool points in his groups. So that goes to show you, just because somebody come off innocent, sweet, shy, meek, that doesn't mean that you now lower your guard because you think this person is trustworthy. Y'all, I don't even get close to people because I don't even want people to think that I want to use them for something. I've been to so much therapy. I've watched so many YouTube videos about manipulation that if I start talking to somebody, I feel like I would be a great manipulator. I choose not to be. Because I just don't want to. I just don't care to. But a lot of people are not like me. They looking for people they can control. They're looking for victims. And so I have come to the conclusion that I will always have to keep people as associates, never as friends. I can never tell anybody my childhood trauma moving forward. Not to any friends, not to any man, not to anybody, because people will use it against you. People will make up stuff to destroy you. It's happened. And it happens to a lot of females, especially pretty girls, especially very handsome men or men who have things going for themselves. It happens. So the lesson that you need to learn today is, it's okay to be cynical. It is okay to have your guard up. It is okay to wonder why someone has appeared in your life. It is okay. It is your discernment. And there is nothing wrong with you. Subscribe and like.